Listen up. I need you to hear me, really hear me. Because some of you are walking around like you got all the time in the world. Like success is just going to fall into your lap. Like greatness is going to knock on your door, introduce itself, and ask, hey, can I come in? Success requires hard work. There's no way around it. Too many people walk through life expecting opportunities to just appear, expecting things to magically fall into place, expecting success to just happen. But let me tell you something. Success doesn't knock on your door. It doesn't introduce itself. And it definitely doesn't beg you to accept it. Success is earned, fought for, and built day by day with sweat, sacrifice, and relentless effort. The reality is you don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. How many times have you said, I want to be successful, I want to be in shape, I want financial freedom? But the real question is, what are you doing about it? Are you waking up early, pushing past your comfort zone, making sacrifices and grinding when nobody is watching? Or are you just talking? Because the truth is, words mean nothing with action. Nobody is coming to save you. That's the hardest truth you'll ever hear, but it's also the most freeing. You are in control. Not your parents, not your boss, not your friends, you. And that means if you want to be great, you have to make it happen yourself. The reason some people stay stuck in the same place year after years is because they don't have talent or potential. It's because they're waiting for someone else to push them, to motivate them, to give them permission to succeed. But success doesn't work that way. The people who make it in life, the ones who achieve their dreams, they'll wait. They don't make excuses. They take ownership of their lives. They wake up every single day and put in the work, no matter how they feel. They understand that success is built on discipline, not feelings. Some days you're going to be tired. Some days you're going to be frustrated. Some days you're going to want to quit. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people push through, even when they don't feel like it. Hard work isn't glamorous. It's not always exciting. It's waking up before the sun, grinding when no one is watching, practicing when others are partying, sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term success. It's showing up every single day and doing the work, even when the results aren't showing yet. Because success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent effort, stacking small wins, improving just a little bit every day. And let me tell you this, you are either working towards your goals or you're letting them slip away. There's no standing still in life. Every single day you are either progressing or regressing. Every choice you make is either moving you closer to success or further away from it. When you choose to hit the snooze button instead of getting up to train, you're choosing comfort over growth. When you choose to watch TV instead of working on your skills, you're choosing mediocrity over excellence. And those little choices add up. Success requires sacrifice. You can't have it all. You can't live an average life and expect extraordinary results. You have to be willing to let go of distractions, to say no to things that don't serve your purpose, to dedicate yourself fully to your goals. It's not easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be moments when you question if it's worth it. But let me tell you this, nothing worth having comes easy. Think about the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, what they all have in common. They outworked everyone around them. They weren't just talented, they were relentless. They showed up when others didn't. They put in hours that nobody saw. They sacrificed weekends, nights out, comfort, sleep because they wanted success more than they wanted to be comfortable. And that's the real question. How bad do you want it? Because if you want success as bad as you want to breathe, if you want it more than you want to party, more than you want to sleep, more than you want to comfort, then nothing can stop you. But if you're only kind of interested, if you're only working when it's convenient, if you're only giving half effort, then you'll never get there. Success isn't for the lucky. It's for the relentless. It's for the people who wake up every single day and do the work even when nobody's clapping for them, even when nobody is watching, even when it's hard. You want success, work for it, day in, day out, no excuses, no shortcuts, just work. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way to win. You are your biggest competition. The person standing in the way of your success is not your boss, not your friends, not your circumstances, it's you. Every single day you are in a battle with yourself. And the only way to win is to outwork, outlast, and outgrow the version of you that wants to stay comfortable. The biggest enemy you have is not outside of you. It's the voice inside your head telling you to take it easy, to do it tomorrow, to settle for average. That voice is lying to you, and if you listen to it, you will never reach your full potential. Too many people waste their time worrying about what others are doing, comparing themselves, watching from the sidelines instead of focusing on their own growth. Stop looking left and right. Stop measuring yourself against people who have nothing to do with your earning. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. If you get 1% better every day in a year, you will be unrecognizable. But if you keep looking at others, trying to be like them, trying to compete with them instead of competing with yourself, you will always feel like you're falling behind. It's easy to blame others for where you are in life. It's easy to point fingers and say, if only I had more support, if only I had the right connections, if only someone gave me an opportunity. But the truth is, you don't need anything outside of you to start winning. Everything you need is already inside you. You just have to tap into it. You have to make the decision that you will not accept anything less than greatness from yourself. The version of you right now is holding you back. The lazy version of you, the distracted version of you, the version that makes excuses, that's who you need to defeat every single day. When that voice in your head says, take a break, push harder. When it says, you've done enough, do more. When it tells you it's too hard, remind yourself that nothing worth having comes easy. You have to be ruthless with your own excuses, because excuses are the chains that keep you from freedom. Some of you are waiting for motivation, but let me not tell you the truth. Motivation is a lie. It comes and goes. It's unreliable. You can't depend on it. The only thing you can depend on is discipline. Discipline is doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up when it's raining, when you're tired, when you're stressed, when it's inconvenient. Discipline is what separates the winners from the losers. Winners don't wait to feel like working their work because they made a commitment to themselves. You need to develop a mindset of continuous growth. Every single day you should be asking yourself, how can I improve? Are you reading? Are you learning? Are you strengthening your mind, your body, your skills? Or are you wasting time on distractions that don't add value to your life? The way you spend your time determines your future. And if you're not actively working on yourself, you're falling behind. There's no such thing as standing still. You are either getting better or getting worse. Some of you have big dreams, but your work ethic doesn't match your ambition. You say you want success, but are you willing to suffer for it? Because let's be real, there is a price for greatness. There is a cost for living the life you dream of. And that cost is paid with sweat, with sacrifice, with discipline, with relentless effort. You can't wish for success. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. And that means showing up every single day, giving everything you've got, even when nobody is watching. The greatest battle you will ever fight is with yourself. The old you versus the new you. The you that wants to be great versus the you that wants to be comfortable. The you that wants to grind versus the you that wants to take it easy. And let me tell you this, the stronger version of you is waiting. But you have to work for it. You have to push through the pain, push through the doubt, push through the days when you feel like quitting. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to let the old you win? Are you going to keep making excuses, keep waiting, keep watching life pass you by? Or are you going to step up, take control, and fight for the life you deserve? Because no one else can do it for you. It's all on you, and that should fire you up because it means you have the power to change your life, starting right now. Success doesn't come to the people who simply want it. It comes to the people who are obsessed with it. It belongs to those who live, breathe, and push for it every single day. Wanting something is not enough. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants to be great, but the real question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to go all in, to sacrifice, to grind, to put in the hours when nobody is watching? Because that's what separates those who make it from those who don't. The ones who succeed are the ones who refuse to quit. They don't just work hard when they feel motivated. They don't just show up when it's convenient. They are locked in, focused, committed. They don't make excuses. They don't wait for the perfect time. They create the time. They carve out the moments. They stay disciplined even when it hurts, even when they're tired, even when life tries to knock them down. Because success is not given, it's taken. Some people talk about balance. They say you need to take it easy, that you should pace yourself. But let's be honest. How badly do you want it? Because if you're only half committed, you're going to get half the results. If you're only willing to work when you feel good, then you're going to lose to the person who is working even when they feel bad. If you're only showing up when it's easy, you will never last when it gets hard. And it will get hard. That's a guarantee. The road to success is not smooth. It's full of obstacles, setbacks, and moments where you question if it's even worth it. That's when most people give up. They start strong, but the moment it gets tough, they fold. They start looking for a way out. They start listening to the doubt, the negativity, the fear. But the ones who truly want it, they push through. They keep going when everyone else quits. They don't let emotions control them. They control their emotions. You have to be willing to do what others won't. You have to be willing to stay late, wake up early, put in the extra work, and stay committed even when no one is clapping for you. Because the truth is, at the beginning, no one is going to believe in you. No one is going to cheer you on. People will doubt you. They will question you. They will tell you to be realistic. They will say you're crazy. And that's fine, because they don't see what you see. They don't have your vision. They don't understand your hunger. Being obsessed with success means you are willing to endure the pain, the sacrifice, the loneliness, the struggle. It means you are willing to do whatever it takes to make your dream a reality. It means you stop making excuses and start finding solutions. It means you stop talking and start doing. Because the moment you fully commit, when you decide there is no backup plan, no safety net, no quitting, that's the moment your life changes. Some people waiting for the right opportunity, the right conditions, the right moment. But let me tell you something. The perfect moment doesn't exist. There will never be a time when everything lines up perfectly. If you wait, you'll be waiting forever. The time to start is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, now. Because every day you wait is another day wasted. Every excuse you make is another step away from your dream. Every hesitation, every doubt, every delay is costing you time you will never get back. So ask yourself, are you all in? Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort for greatness? Because if you're not, then don't expect to be at the top. The top is reserved for the relentless, the dedicated, the ones who refuse to be average. It's for the ones who are obsessed, who show up every single day, who put in the work when no one is looking. You have a choice to make. You can stay where you are, doing what you've always done, getting the same results, making the same excuses. Or you can step up, take control, and commit to your dream like never before. You can choose to be obsessed, to be relentless, to be unstoppable. Because success doesn't come to the ones who kind of want it. It comes to the ones who demand it, who fight for it, who refuse to settle. The only question is, how bad do you want it? Every single day you are making a choice. You are either moving closer to your goals or further away from them. There is no in between. Every decision, every action, every moment of hesitation, it all adds up. The way you spend your time, the habits you create, the discipline you develop, it's all shaping your future. And the truth is, you are either growing or you're shrinking. You are either becoming better or you're getting worse. A lot of people think they have time. They tell themselves they'll start tomorrow, next week, next month. They keep pushing their goals into the future like they have unlimited days ahead of them. But time doesn't wait. Every second you waste is a second you can never get back. Every day you spend procrastinating is a day you could have been building something great. The people who succeed understand this. They don't wait. They act. They move with urgency because they know that every day is an opportunity to get closer to their dream. What are you doing with your time? Are you using it wisely, or are you letting distractions, excuses, and temporary pleasure steal your future? The most successful people in the world don't have more hours in a day than you. They don't have some secret formula that makes life easier for them. They simply prioritize what matters. They cut out the nonsense. They don't waste time scrolling through social media for hours. They don't sit around complaining about their circumstances. They take action. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is simple: disciplined. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It's putting in the extra hours when no one is forcing you to. It's making sacrifices today so you can live the life you want tomorrow. Without discipline, you will never reach your full potential. You will always fall short. You will always wonder what could have been. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to say, I don't have time, I'm too tired, it's too hard. But excuses don't get you anywhere. They don't pay your bills, they don't build your dreams, they don't create success. The only thing that matters is whether or not you are willing to put in the work. And that means doing it even when it's uncomfortable, even when you don't feel like it, even when nobody. Some of you are stuck in the same place year after year, not because you're incapable, not because you don't have potential, but because you keep making the same choices. You keep doing the same things and expecting different results. But if you want something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. You have to break the cycle. You have to push yourself beyond what you think is possible. Look around you. Every day someone is out there working harder than you. Someone is grinding while you're resting. Someone is making moves while you're making excuses. And one day you're going to see them living the life you wanted for yourself. Not because they were more talented, not because they were luckier, but because they refused to waste time. They refused to let distractions win. They refused to be anything less than great. Jim R. Moore says, I did it. You have the same opportunity. You have the same ability, but it comes down to one thing. Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to stay focused? Are you willing to give up temporary comfort for long-term success? Or are you going to keep sitting on the sidelines watching other people win while you stay stuck in the same place? Every choice you make is shaping your future. Every hour you spend either builds you up or tears you down. There is no neutral ground. You are either getting stronger or weaker, smarter or more distracted, closer to your dreams or further away. It's all in your hands. So what are you going to do? Are you going to waste another day? Are you going to keep waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you going to take control, take action, and start creating the life you want? Because if you don't, no one else will. Your future is being written right now. With the decisions you make today, make sure you're writing a story worth telling. There are two types of pain in life: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. One lasts for a short time, the other lasts forever. You have to choose which one you're willing to endure, because either way, pain is inevitable. The pain of discipline is waking up early, grinding when you're tired, staying consistent when nobody is watching, and making sacrifices that most people won't. It's tough, it's uncomfortable, but it pays off. On the other hand, the pain of regret is looking back and realizing you wasted time, you played it safe, you didn't give it your all. And let me tell you, that pain never goes away. Most people choose comfort over discipline. They avoid the struggle, they take the easy route, and they convince themselves they'll do it later. But later turns into years, and before they know it, they're stuck in a life they never wanted. They see others winning, others achieving their dreams, and they wonder, why not me? The answer is simple. They weren't willing to endure the short-term pain of discipline. They weren't willing to do what was necessary when it mattered. They let their feelings dictate their actions instead of their commitment. Discipline isn't about being in the mood to work. It's about working even when you're not in the mood. It's about showing up when you're tired, pushing through when you're uninspired, and staying locked in when distractions are everywhere. Discipline is what separates the elite from the average. Anyone can work when they feel motivated. That's easy. But successful people, they work when they don't feel like it. They push through the resistance. They don't wait for motivation, they create it. Think about the goals you've set for yourself, the dreams you have. Now ask yourself, are your daily actions moving you closer to them, or are you making excuses? Because discipline isn't just about hard work, it's about consistency. It's about showing up every single day, even when the results aren't visible yet. It's about trusting the process. Most people quit because they don't see immediate results. They want success overnight, but that's not how it works. The grind is slow. Success is built in the dark, in the moments when no one is watching. It's built when you stay late, when you get up early, when you go the extra mile even though you don't have to. Every decision you make is either a step toward discipline or a step toward regret. When you choose to hit snooze instead of waking up early, that's a step toward regret. When you choose to procrastinate instead of getting to work, that's a step toward regret. When you choose to waste time instead of improving yourself, that's a step toward regret. And the thing about regret is heavy. It follows you. It eats at you. It whispers, you could have done more. And that voice never stops. But when you choose discipline, something changes. You start seeing results. You start gaining momentum. You start realizing that hard work pays off. And that feeling, that's the reward. That's what makes it worth it. When you push through when others quit, when you stay consistent when others fold, you start separating yourself from the pack. You start realizing that greatness isn't about talent, it's about work ethic. It's about commitment. It's about the choices you make every single day. Some people think discipline is restrictive. They think it's about suffering, but discipline is freedom. When you have discipline, you control your life. You control your habits, your actions, your results. You don't let distractions dictate your future. You don't let laziness steal your potential. Discipline gives you options. It gives you power. It gives you the ability to design the life you want instead of settling for the one that's handed to you. So ask yourself, 5 years from now, will you be proud of the choices you made today, or will you be filled with regret? Because time doesn't stop. It keeps moving, whether you're using it wisely or wasting it.